Hello, and we are back. Okay, where did we get to? Now you remember in the previous video, what did we learn? You only trade meat, garment, ropes and rum, spices, wine and tools. You buy when these say 300s or 400s, and you sell when it says 500s or 600s. You buy these when it's 800 or higher. You buy these when it's 400, 500, 600 or 700, and you sell these when it's 800 or higher. Those rules you take everywhere. Don't even think about it, just do it. So, we've got a ship full of cool stuff, a convoy full of goods at great prices, but we've got 3 really crappy ships. So let's see what kind of better deal we can get. Even better than that, when we talk to the governor, and here we go. Do I want that job? What we want is a letter of marque so that we can go and attack France immediately. That's what we want to do right now. And just to make sure of it, we're going to take a loan. So, for this, that means we can... How's our captain doing? He is almost ready to do his own trading. That's great. So what we're going to do is get a slightly better fighting ship. Brigs are not that great, so a frigate or a corvette would be pretty good. Let's go with a corvette. And ditch these two that are shit. Get some money for them. And now we're going to arm our little convoy here with sailors and cannons, and we're going to have to arm it somewhere else as well because there's not enough stuff, but we've got plenty of money for now to go and attack French stuff. And now we look at the nations tab and we can see we have a letter of a marque to attack France, and they are at war. This is perfect. This is really perfect. So on the way, we're passing some towns, we'll do some more trading. Just because that's what we're going to do. Whenever you have 10 seconds, you just do a tiny bit of trading, make a little bit more money. I am not really seeing any French ships, so we'll get to that in a second when we figure out which ones we want to target. We really want to capture some military corvettes. Those are the best ships, and you need as many of them as you can possibly get. But to get them, we might have to capture a few corvettes and frigates first, just to get us the firepower to get the ones that we want. So let's have a look at the... Now we'll just use the hundreds tab. I see we've got too much stuff on board, so I'll have to sell to make room for enough cannons. Oh no! But that's the main thing. So now our ships are ready for battle. Let's just hang out in these French waters here. Perfect. Actually, no, it's not perfect. That is a caravel, and it's slightly too much for us. Since we have all our eggs in these 2 little baskets, we're going to make sure we play it really, really safe just to start with. Again, I'd love to take that on, but it's just... Oof. I'd love to take on any of these French convoys, but we're really looking for a very, very weak one at the moment. What we can do is have a look and see if any of these Dutch military convoys are attacking any French ships. Yikes. I really want... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be cheeky. I'm very confident in my ability to take on 2 ships against 1, so I'm just going to do a cheeky little quick save, just in case I'm overconfident. And we'll take on... Okay, this guy's getting away because we have terrible slow ships, but we'll risk it. We'll take on something, even if it's a little bit out of oh shit, no. That one would be a great way to start. Can I do it? I mean, no, I don't think so. No. No. Yes. You are now going to give me your ships. It's our first battle. Here's what I'm going to show you. If you want to capture the ship and take it home with you and sell it, what you need to do is to fire these chain balls at it so that it gets stuck and without being able to move, and then you circle around shooting it with grape shot. And you need to do all of that while keeping your own ship out of range. Let me show you how to do that. The concentration required is remarkable. So you can see that they have 97 crew on board their ship, and my ship only has 50 crew. So if they ever catch me, they can board my ship and capture me, no problem. I need to make sure that does not happen. So now I'm going to make sure that ship escapes. And this other one that's better suited for battle is going to take over and finish the job. And see, now this thing has come up, which means they're giving up. So we're going to fire a couple of shots and then try and board.
Get ready to board!
Bingo. Transfer everything. Transfer everything. Transfer everything. And you'll see, because it's only the first, our reputation has gone down, but we're not at war yet, so we just got a whole lot of stuff for free. And speaking of getting stuff for free, I'm very tempted to take on this one too, but I think that's a little out of our league right now. So instead, let's just dump some of this stuff. And we don't need this, and that brig that we've brought with us all the way around in our early stage, it's useless. Goodbye. We don't want it. We want fighting ships. So we'll sell that and that. And now the convoy is a little bit overloaded, so we'll make some room by selling whatever we can get. Price wise, and we need to top up on crew because we lost a lot of crew. So that is basically how that works. In the early stage of the game, you just need to go around picking off the little players that you can overwhelm. Even though we have terrible little ships here, a corvette and a frigate is a really, really bad combination, but it's enough to take on small traders, isn't it? As we saw. So that's all we're doing. What was that? We could almost take on him, but we're not going to. Ooh, some money to be made there. Top up on these whenever you can. Always have at least 100 of everything if you possibly can. And basically, see, this is important too. Remember I told you in the video number 2, the previous one, about how to trade? Never have it on the 1 setting or the 100. Always have it on the 10, because here we can get a good price. Whereas that, it's a different price. So what I'm doing right now is making my way slowly back to where I came from. I'll attack any French ships I see on the way. But basically right now I'm going to repair my stuff and think about what I want to do in my hometown, since I've got a little bit of money. Ooh, that's great. We can buy some stuff there. So let's quickly chuck the ship on the repair for 5 grand. Cool. Talk to the governor. Ugh, no. Boring. Let's talk to our warehouse dude. We want him to purchase maximum of, say, 160 bricks at any price. Also wood at any price. And if you have any of these, sell them for the minimum price. Now the reason I'm doing this is that in a little while I'm going to come back and find that my warehouse is full of wood and bricks. In fact, if I just hold this down for one more day, I've lost a lot of money and my warehouse has automatically bought all of the wood and bricks that it could at the prices that I specified. The reason we want to have a lot of each is that we want to be able to come back to the town every now and then and put down some more buildings and get the town to grow. Let's what am I doing? So I think probably that's a little bit advanced for now. Right now we'll just do a little bit more of this pillaging of little ships. And when we do that enough, the captain will be able to set up a captain on his first independent trade route. So here we go. There's a town over here, Isabella, that I didn't see. And I probably can buy some more stuff now. Is this still interesting? I hope so. Great, that's all great. This is very good. Hey, it's Port Royale, the place the game is named after. And we'll go to Cayman Islands since we haven't been there yet. Whoops. Tough. So anytime you want to, ooh, there's a lot of wars going on. Everybody's at war. Well, that's good. What was I saying? Anytime you're heading into enemy territory, you don't want to be holding down spacebar. You want to be tapping it so that ships will appear in your view without them coming to attack you with no warning, because you can't react fast enough because you're not a machine. So that's another little tip for staying alive longer. Now, what was that? I want that ship, but I can't catch it. Damn it. Damn it. What's that? Now, is this who's at war? It's important to know who's at war. France. Now, if Dutch or English military convoys see a French military convoy, they will have a battle. Generally, France doesn't win because France doesn't have good ones. And it's very tricky to hang around and pick off the survivors and steal them. Anyway, this is a convoy we can definitely take. We're going to take it. Again, the same rules apply. Generally turn upwind and shoot them with the chain shot. And you can even lose your first ship, and that's totally fine if you outnumber them and you have another one that has no damage. It's fast and you can board them in your own time later on. So now that the sails are down, we can take out some of the crew. Pretty brutal that, isn't it? It's pretty heartless. There's just a number. It's a very
Make ready to board!
very cartoonish way of representing this. Now we're going to seize that, seize everything, and when I'm done here, I'm reasonably sure France will go to war with us, will declare war. Nope, and a good thing too, because I was way too close to that military convoy and I would have lost everything and it would have been game over, it would have been really embarrassing. So we can have one more attack before France starts retaliating, so let's go and cement some of these gains. No, I don't want that. Ooh, I got another medal. And look at this. Our captain Willem van Leyden has now got 4 points. He can do a trade route of his own, which is handy because I want to get rid of one of these ships. So what I might do is get rid of the frigate. No, even better, get rid of one of the corvettes, because the corvette is faster. So we're going to hire another captain for this corvette, and then do a convoy swap, captain swap. And now, Mr. Willem van Leyden, where should we send him? Let's send him around English waters, and then to Spain. That should be... he's got Dutch towns, English towns, Spanish towns. That should be quite profitable, I think. Let's see how he does. We'll keep an eye on him from this tab here. In the meantime, this convoy is now called Bertram Arts. And, okay, I might stop the recording here, maybe. But this is all I'm going to do now, is keep capturing little ships, keep making more money, and then work my way up to bigger ships and get military corvettes, as many of those as I possibly can, because they can go 14 knots, which is basically unmatched. They make your trading captains almost invincible and uncatchable, and they make your fighting convoys incredibly slippery and versatile, and you can attack basically whoever the hell you want. The only thing you can't do with them is lay siege to towns. But anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Ending it here. This was a little... this is the step in the middle before things get fun, is that you build up small convoys and you do hit and run attacks on small targets.